Okay.
All right. So this is one of my box pieces, and I wanted to create a piece honoring the women who in my family who died in the Holocaust. And so if we start from left to right, this is a photograph of Prague, and Prague is one of the only, if not the only, major city in Europe that was not bombed during World War II. So it currently looks like it did then. So this would be the kind of the before. And then moving into here, this part represents the actual time period of the Holocaust. The images that I've used here that kind of look like some kind of red tree with roots and barbed wire are actually coral and some kind of sea animal and some other kind of, to be honest, I don't even remember anymore if this was, some of the underwater stuff looks so much like foliage that it's hard to tell. This might have been underwater as well. And then these are my mother's sisters. Actually, this is the same person here. My mother's grandmother and my father's mother, all of whom perished in the Holocaust. And then if you move your way over to here, this is actually my favorite. This is actually my favorite part of the piece, although I thought it was kind of nervy on my part. But we start down on the bottom here. The roots are moving their way over to here. So this is right after the war. And this is a photo of my mother directly after the war, having come to America. I've used these cave paintings of people leaving their mark with their hands on the walls. These are very ancient. And to me, this sort of represents the hand mark of the ancestors that are still there, although they're no longer here. Then I found this photograph of a tree that actually grows these tendrils that then wrap around a tree next to it and kind of suck the life out of it. And I just thought it was a great metaphor, and I ended up inserting myself and my sister into this tree that's being sort of choked by these tendrils. And to me, that was sort of representative of this trauma that my mother experienced and the way in which it played out in our lives, definitely having a sort of a squelching kind of a quality to it psychologically in our lives, and sometimes continues to in certain ways, certainly not as much as it used to. And on the very top here this is actually the wedding canopy that I did, part of the design, which we can show in a minute, that I created for my daughter's wedding, and then my son and I, we all three got married under it within about 2 years. And this is a photograph that I took when my parents, my daughter and I, went back to Eastern Europe for the first time since my parents left. This is my mother, this is my daughter, and I shot them working their way through the Jewish cemetery in Prague, which is this crazy place of all the headstones are just piled on top of each other. And so I guess that's the more recent version of this story, but this box sort of covers 50, 60 years of history.
Cool.